Today's topic is focal length. Every lens has a focal length, but what exactly is focal length? If you were to take a magnifying glass and place it between the sun and your hand, and then move the magnifying glass so that the image of the sun falls sharply on your hand, then the distance between the center of the magnifying glass and your hand is the focal length of the magnifying glass. Note that the source of light is very far away. We say it is at infinity. Now let's consider the technical definition. Focal length is the distance between the optical center of the lens and the point where the rays of light coming from infinity come to focus. Mind you, the focal length definition is correct only if the light is coming from infinity, that is from very far away. So when you say that the lens has a focal length of say 100 mm, it simply means that if the light passing through the lens is coming from infinity, then the distance between the optical center of the lens and the point where the light will come to sharp focus will be 100 mm. So how does this information help us? Honestly, this information is unlikely to help you unless you are a lens designer or involved in some kind of scientific photography. But there is something else that does help. First, focal length gives us an idea of the angle of view of the lens. In other words, how much of the scene in front of us will be covered. Secondly, it tells us about the magnification that we will get from the lens. For the format of cameras that most of us use, magnification is compared to the 50 mm normal lens. So if you use a 100 mm lens and shoot from the same position, you will record an image that will be twice as large. A 400 mm lens will give you an image 8 times larger. That's how knowing about focal length helps us. So stay in touch till we meet again.